Gotta use a little throttle when you land. But I mean, that hill right there is steeper than the average guy's. Man, are you kidding me? This thing is great. So there's a lot of stuff said about this bike, you guys, and a lot of it, you know, some of it's not totally accurate. A lot of guys are just complaining it's got no torque. I mean, a lot of those guys that are reviewing this bike, they're riding bigger KTMs and T7s and, you know, bikes with a good bit of horsepower. But if you're coming from one of those bikes, yeah, this is going to seem like it's got no horsepower, it's got no torque, but it's not really the case. It's only 400, well, it's 399 cc's is what it is. This is very steep, by the way, and it's, so yeah, it's 399 cc's. Well, I'll call it 400 cc's. And I find that it's got a good bit of torque for the size of the motor and the weight of the bike. You know, it pulls itself around. But yeah, like the stuff that I do to my bikes, you guys, the number one thing is you got to get a rim lock on the back, because this particular bike doesn't come with one. I like to drop my air pressure down to at least, I'd go to probably, I'm at 20 right now, which is way too much, but I don't have my rim lock in yet, so I don't feel too comfortable going down to 10 or 15, which is what I will end up at. This is way steeper than it looks, by the way. Man, are you kidding me? This thing is great. That's second gear lugging it. Well, I'm not really lugging it. What am I at there? About 4,000. It wants to die off. You can hear it. I think a pipe will solve that. So you could pull a little more torque out of it. You know, it'll breathe a little freer. But I mean, that hill right there is steeper than the average guy is going to go up on adventure bikes. You know, maybe not the better riders, but how's that grab you for a view? But yeah, I find it, you know, it's adequate. You're not going to win any drag races, obviously, with the bike, but it's not what they intended it for. Pleasantly surprised. I'm also surprised about the gearing. It's not too bad, to be honest. One of my complaints about the 690 I had for a long time was first gear was really fast. And then, you know, fifth or sixth gear, I guess, on the 690, I think, yeah, it had six, was, it wasn't much of an overdrive gear, but this little bike, it's kind of similar, but a little better. First gear seems adequately low. I mean, I just pulled some of those steep hills there. Of course, they look like nothing on the camera, but trust me, they're steep. And I had oodles of power, like oodles of torque, and right now I'm just lacking tire. Once I get a decent, I mean, these tires aren't terrible, to be honest. Look at that for a view. Wow, I thought there'd be more snow on that big mountain. Alright, let's duck out of the wind here. It's quite a windy day. Enjoy a granola bar and a pop, and then I'm going to get some epic photos. One, two, one, two. Nothing to it on this little guy. Could definitely use a little suspension if you're going to go too crazy. It doesn't like to be bottomed out. Just got to use a little throttle when you land. Makes a big difference. Okay, let's see if we got the shot. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that windy down here, but up top it's coming across. I think it's a north wind, so it's coming this way. Actually crashed the drone again, but I managed to find it pretty quickly. I learned my lesson last time. Anyways, that's going to do it for me, you guys. Just a quick vlog. Having a little fun on the 390. There's a couple videos to look for coming out pretty soon. Well, I haven't even filmed them, but I'm going to do a bit of a full-on review on this bike. I just wanted to get some days on it so I could give a fair, give you my, tell you what I really think about it. I can't really ride it once or twice and say, yeah, that's, I can't give an opinion that quickly. But so far so good. I can't find, the suspension is definitely so-so. It's not, pro level riders are definitely going to be like, nope. But it's definitely adequate. I mean, it works okay. I think it's fixable. Might be able to revalve it or upgrade it or whatever. Other than that, it's a wicked little bike. I just love the platform, and it rides really light. Like, I don't know if the gas must be carried quite low. Like, KTMs are famous for that. Because it's like my XRs, on paper is pretty similar. Well, I've lightened mine up, but stock ones are similar weight, and the gas is all above the frame on the XR, so it feels really heavy. But this thing, not at all. You can flick it around, like even moving it around the garage is just a dream because it's so light. But so yeah, I'll get a full review out here soon. Also some health updates. You guys probably wondering the lack of videos, and I'm not riding like a maniac on my 2-strokes like I normally do, but one of my 26-year-old injuries is biting me in the butt, literally. It's actually the back, but turns out it's actually still broken, and I didn't even know that. But it's causing me all kinds of problems, so I'll give you guys an update once I know a little bit more. I've had a CAT scan lately and waiting for an MRI in May, so I'll be able to give you guys a bit more of, hopefully they can just weld me back together or do something. But it's definitely challenging times right now in the health department, but the fitness is good. My normal health is really good. It's just doing things like this, these old stunts have caught up to me. But right on, you guys. I'm super excited about this little bike. Watch out for some videos coming. Right on, brap.